My name is Andrew Kelly. I'm one of the managers of the application security team here at GitLab, and I've been working at GitLab for a little over 3 years. The GitLab security department has about 70 people as of September 2022. There are several subdepartments that encompass different security functions, including the security assurance subdepartment, the security operations subdepartment, the threat management subdepartment, and the security engineering subdepartment. My team, the application security team, is part of security engineering. Our team is responsible for working closely with GitLab team members in development, product, and other security teams, as well as third-party groups such as bug bounty reporters to keep GitLab products secure. Some of the tasks we perform include managing the bug bounty program, performing security-focused code reviews, and assisting in reproducing, triaging, and addressing application security vulnerabilities. There's a number of other things that we do, which you can find in the GitLab handbook if you're interested. One of the most exciting or interesting things about working at GitLab is that there's always something new to learn. There's so many product features, there's always new features and new iterations and new things being added. That it's every month there's something new to look at or something new to learn about. This can present a challenge and kind of an opportunity as well for application security team members. It can be challenging to keep up with the pace at which the other teams are iterating, there's always something new to look at and new to review and things that are changing that could present new security challenges. But also there's an opportunity because that process of learning something new allows us to keep our different skills sharp and to build in-depth knowledge on particular topics or technologies as they become a part of the product or related to the product. It's also nice that there's so many incredible and talented people here who are willing to share their knowledge and teach each other about new things. So I think that's probably one of the most interesting things about working here. To be successful at GitLab, you really need to embrace the spirit of iteration, which is one of our core values. That means making the smallest viable and valuable change that we can and getting it out and then getting feedback on it. This applies all over the company, from development to security to people ops and beyond. And it can be a really big shift for people, especially compared to other workplaces. It can feel counterintuitive, like you're not doing enough. And in the end, some of the best changes that we've made at the AppSec team have been iterative. So it's something that takes time to practice at, but it's definitely worth experimenting with and worth becoming adjusted to. The small changes are really what have helped us get to where we need to go. And the temptation can be to try and plan something out longer term, but at the end of the day, just choosing something to try that's new and different, that actually makes an impact, and then measuring that and evaluating it has been a much better process for us on the AppSec team, and that applies to all the other GitLab teams that also work iteratively. This is also relatively easy to do at GitLab because we dog food GitLab the product, and that allows us to make issues and epics to kind of break the work down into different tasks and write things step by step. It makes it clear what the incremental changes are. And sometimes just by going through the process of writing those out, you can realize that you don't need some big, long plan. Rather, you have these other smaller steps, and we can just try a couple of those before moving on. The GitLab value that I really identify with the most is collaboration. That means working together effectively and making it a priority to help others, especially across different teams. And everything we do at GitLab, and even especially on the AppSec team, is a collaborative effort. For the AppSec team, we have to ask each other for ideas or sharing knowledge or to help each other out if we don't know exactly how to approach a particular situation. But especially outside of the security team, we really need to have a whole bunch of other teams involved when it comes to fixing a vulnerability or evaluating a security concern or performing a code review. There's too many teams to name, but some examples The development teams bring subject matter expertise, and they ultimately fix vulnerabilities. So we have to collaborate with them and work with them on that. The product teams help us get fixes and enhancements prioritized and get them ultimately scheduled to get into the product. Other security teams, such as the incident response team, lead us when there's incidents or investigations, and we assist them with the various tasks involved with that. And the list goes on. There's honestly too many different teams to name. We work with so many different parts of the organization on the application security team, so we really do have to be collaborative with each other. And I'm really proud of the way that we work together. And it's one of the best things about working at GitLab. Everyone has an attitude that we're in it together and that we work towards the same goals. And I really appreciate that that's how we operate.